Welcome to part 15 of Final Fantasy 15, and in this part we're going to be doing some dirty work for Dino once again. Yeah, the only good thing out of this is we're going to get ourselves yet another bangle.
Everything in order.
But
Yep.
at least the good news is we won't have to deal with Dino until the start of chapter 4 after this. So, we might as well knock it out of the way. I mean, the more money we have, the easier it is on us. That's all there is to it. But for right now, I'm going to cycle around my soundtracks that I happen to have. Let's see, I got 1, 3, 4. I think I just got Dissidia. This one's 5, 6. Oh, wait, no. Wait, I do believe this is 10. Yes, I have the best soundtrack. Now, here is the problem with this. They don't have the Lake Macalania theme in this soundtrack, let alone some of the soundtracks that were actually good in the game. Of all the soundtracks they don't have Otherworld. That's not fair. And yet Final Fantasy 11 has about, what, 4 or 5 tracks? Or no, 4 or 5 discs to them. And 14 has 2 discs to them. But whatever the case, you all know how I love Final Fantasy X. There ain't no doubt about it. I mean, I've done 10 and did like multiple playthroughs of 10 too, to be honest. But this theme right here is the best. And of course, before we actually go towards our treasure hunting, Prompto asks us a question about who does he want us to take a picture of more. And, well, I chose Gladio. And the reason why is because Gladio, well, has little to no pictures of him most of the time. So I might as well take pictures of him. Also, in case you're wondering why my voice is very, very deep, I'm just recently coming off of a cold after working very, very hard over the weekend. And now I'm starting to feel better, but my voice is yet to return, so I'm a little bit hoarse in that regard. Lack of sleep will do that to you. So I just took like the whole weekend off and had a little hiatus there. I'm not trying to get a hiatus, but you know what? There's 2 things that's stopping me. Technical difficulties and, of course, my body. When my body's not ready for, like, anything, it'll shut down and start getting sick and stuff. And that's where you'll see me like this. But whatever the case, we're just cruising around, and we only got 2 more parts left till we go to Lastalum. And once we get to Lastalum, we'll still be doing side quests, but for a different purpose. Like gaining up enough money so we can start modding out this car so we'll be able to take longer distance of trips. Because the later chapters will command that you do that. Whatever the case, as we cruise, we discover new areas. So that just makes things a lot easier on us. And yeah, we definitely need to do, like, enough side quests to start opening up side quests for Cindy. Because, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, we're on a half a tank of gas, and we haven't even reached our destination yet. So right now, this car is guzzling up gas like there's no tomorrow. And of course we're gonna have to walk the rest of the way. So yeah, that's gonna make things a little bit worse. Oh yeah, and I forgot that I have Chocobo. I should use them, but past me does not think about them. Let's see, let's shop for some things because we can actually get the portable MP3 player here. Although I might not use it as much, excuse me. Oh, God, excuse me. There was something in my throat. My bad. I'm sorry you had to hear that on screen. But the portable MP3 player will actually have you hearing music instead of the normal overworld theme. So whatever song you had playing in the car, you'll hear it here in your MP3. Now, I may do that sometimes, or sometimes I'll forget, but most of the time I'm going to, new enemy, these things. Sorry, I lost track of my thoughts, but I think we ran into centipedes, or was that Hunlegs? I think that's Hunlegs. And what Hunlegs are, well, poisonous centipedes, to be perfectly honest with you. And they go down real fast once you use the broadsword. And that just makes things a hell of a lot easier, to be honest. Because broadswords can easily break these things. So you'll end up getting centipede legs or centipede stingers. And oh god, I forgot those guys are there. Well, take a good look at them because, well, all of these Imperial soldiers have went up a level. Excuse me. They used to be at level 3. Now they're at level 16. So yeah, now they've gotten worse. But they'll still be destroyed by magic all the same. And having a unicast would be a really good idea at this point. Okay, screw it. Dual cast it is. They're gonna die. Plain and simple. Or quad cast. Yeah. Quad cast is even better. Because it's like 4 chances of them getting hit by lightning, blizzard, and thunder. Provided that it's not maxed out. If it's maxed out, then it's gonna be like quad cast of Lazara, Thundaga, and Firaga. But I kind of cut off when I was in the middle of trying to explain what the MP3 player does and what I was going to do with the MP3 player. Like, sometimes I'm going to play it and sometimes I won't. Here, I'm just going to roast all of the enemies that happen to be in my way. And I got a critical hit off of that. That is awesome. I got another critical hit. Aw, man. I was trying to go for a hat trick. Damn it. And I think I killed that guy too. Wrong thing. I was trying to use Tempest. Dead. There we go. I think there's 2 more things we need to kill. And I think that's all of them. Great. And well, we got a good score out of that, at least. That's a good thing. Now it's time for us to go to this side quest. Oh, yeah, by the way, that stoppage there, I was checking to see how much time I had left on the DVR. And you'll be seeing that a lot. And it's not like I'm trying to do that on purpose. It's the fact that sometimes the 10 minutes are up right in the middle of the most important segments. Now, here's where we are in this side quest. We have to collect 3 items. Like 3 Helidor, right, or something of that nature. Whilst we're doing this, that toad right there is trying to find us. And sure enough, it caught wind of all of us. Whoop-de-doo. Now we're gonna have to fight it. Great. And the Empire. Oh, that's just wonderful. Oh my god. It's just a wonderful day in paradise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not complaining, it's just, how can things go wrong? Well, aside from me killing myself with my own lightning, yeah. I would probably be killed off by that giant toad that happens to be in the vicinity. Well, got those assholes. Wait, there's one more left. And that takes care of him.
That's it.
And he's dead.
I've come up with a new recipe.
Wait, why did you come up with a new recipe? I didn't even kill the thing. It's still in the middle of the woods. Yeah, and that jump cut solidified that I was trying to fight this thing, and I was in the middle of fighting the Empire instead. I didn't even remotely kill this thing. It was still lurking about. And yeah, it just put me in a danger status again. Lovely. But seriously, how the hell did I kill this thing? Or even remotely break something off of him. That's the only way you'll get a Gigantoad steak. Is if you actually break something off of him. I didn't even know that he was remotely killed. But whatever the case, this playthrough is freaking weird. I have no words for what just happened. Really, I don't. Let's finish it off. Could you excuse me for just 1 second? And I'm back. I'm feeling a little bit better. Well, I am. I don't know about Noctis. I mean, he just got flattened by a frog there. Anyway, seriously though, how in the hell did Ignis manage to get a new recipe and we didn't even kill this thing yet? Well, we did now, and we got slimy oil as a result, but still.
Just happy it's over.
I'm just baffled at what the hell just happened. Also, just check around this area. You'll find the Helidor stone somewhere in the vicinity. But also, I found a fishing spot. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna have to come back here though if I want to train to be the best fisherman of all time. I'm more than likely gonna be training off screen, by the way. So far, Noctis is at level 2, which meant that the line won't snap too much if you happen to catch a very lighter fish, as opposed to the big lunkers that are out there. Well, there's a Helidor stone right there. You can actually see them as they're on the side of rock faces or behind certain stones. We can't really leave yet because we need to gather 3 of them, and I wanted to leave, but I couldn't. But beware, as you're trying to gather up all these stones, the Empire, or of course another Gigantoad, will show up and beat the crap out of you, or at least try to. The things I do for No! No! What is there? What is there? Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I forgot about these things. Just die already. I just want stones. How hard is that? Is there another one here?
Alright, you hate bugs.
I guess not.
Me?
Good.
Yeah, can't stand them.
Well, here's stone number 2.
Alright.
Now we need to get another one.
One more stone to go.
And I think I know where that one is. By the way, another thing about this quest, if you happen to pick up a stone, well, it doesn't have a check mark on it. And also, like the frog quest, I almost forgot to mention that part about the frog quest too, your friends will actually stumble upon the ore you need to pick up.
Should do it. Certainly didn't expect stone hunting to be so
And
boring.
if they find it, they'll tell you, hey, take a look at this, Noct. Here they don't do that, and they also don't do that with the frogs. They'll do that in the later side quest though, but just not this one. Whatever the case, we've got our ore, so let's get the hell out of this place before I end up getting into another random encounter. So let's go back to Golden Key and give Dino the Helidor stone so that he'll give me the Helidor bracelet. Or bangle, I think. Whatever the case, I want my freaking bangle. I'm sorry. I'm just upset and still distraught at the fact that I could have gotten this out like over the weekend, but I got sick. But even more so, I'm still baffled at what just recently happened. So, yeah, there's that. Whatever the case, we will go to Golden Key, but also we're going to have to find the camping ground that's outside of Golden Key, because I do believe there is a friend tour there. And it would be in your best interest to actually do this one, because it's actually pretty fun, to be honest.
Here we are.
And finding friend tours mean
We made it.
that you'll get, like, ability points. And I best fill up the gas tank, because at this point, the Regalia is burning through a lot of gas. So, with that said, let's go and meet up with Dino so he can give me my trinket and my experience. By the way, I recently started playing Dragon Age Origin. I like the game so far. And why would I bring that up here? Because it's going to take a while for me to walk over to Dino instead of just warping to the guy. And then I just figured, hey, I wanted to just say something random so we could pass the time and not have me just walking around and rambling on like I've lost my mind. Well, I'm still rambling on, but I at least have something interesting. But nonetheless, I actually like the Dragon Age series. Well, Dragon Age Origin. I haven't played Origin 2 yet. Meanwhile, there's Dino.
Hey, fellas. Jeez, that went quicker than I expected. Bet those demons were no match for you, huh, Inspray?
They put up a pretty good fight.
Well, you're alive, so, as promised. That baby right there is unlike anything you've seen before. Drop by again sometime and let me know what you think.
Till next time, then.
Yo, talk about impeccable timing.
I know what this means.
So your Majesty's a mind reader. Well, what am I thinking?
You want more ore.
Bingo. I think we got a real good thing going here.
So full.
Ah, for fuck's sake, Dino. Seriously. But nonetheless, we got ourselves the Helidor Bangle, which I do believe will increase defense and strength.
You could try setting him a better example.
And I think HP as well. But whatever the case, we can just go on ahead and leave out this place, and I'll go search for that campground because I want to make a brand new recipe. Excuse me, sorry. Besides that new recipe we just got, we actually have the ingredients to make it now. Even though I didn't really chop off any sort of limbs or breaking any sort of limbs whatsoever of that Gigantode, it still ended up being a recipe. So, yeah. Frog legs for everyone, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm just still baffled about what just happened. Shit like this never happened in anyone else's playthrough but mine.
It's time. Gladio,
Oh, there
come on.
was a whole thing about Gladio curb stomping Deadeye not too long ago.
The breeze
But that's
feels
after
good.
Deadeye was dead. And he was still curb stomping him for quite a while until his body disappeared. Whatever the case, I'm trying to remember where the camp out was, but I didn't pass it up. As a matter of fact, here it is. I went the wrong way. It was further along the beach. Oops. Whatever the case, camping.
Camping. Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
It is fun and you will like it, Noctis. And now, Ignis will cook up that brand new recipe we just got. Excuse me. Yeah, it's already available too. And ironically enough, it's one of Prompto's favorite foods. Oh wait, wrong thing. That was the gorilla steak. But yeah. Oh, well, I guess I'll cook up the fries then. Go figure. So let's just go on ahead and give some food to the chocobos. I might as well show that off too. If you happen to be renting chocobos, you could also feed them as well so they can get boosts too. And thus we have French fries. Yeah. I think Ignis purposely put salad there because, well, he knows Noctis hates lettuce and other vegetables. But whatever the case, Ignis has now learned a brand new recipe upon leveling up. So, we have
This one's pretty good.
I know.
all these pictures
I dig it
here.
too.
And, well, I haven't really showed off much, so let's just go on ahead and go. Now it's time for the other campground tour, so let's get that going, shall we?
I wish Ignis would get off my back.
He'd ease up if you could just get up in the morning. A cure for sleeping in. All right. Crack of dawn tomorrow. We train at the beach.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, no doubt about it. You'll feel like a new man.
Clear, Gladio was actually Noctis's fighting instructor, so
I
yeah,
know
there's
just
that.
the place.
That's why
Come on.
he's talking so much about
Alrighty.
training. So what we're going to be doing is not jumping off the cliff and waiting and actually go back for Gladio. What we're supposed to do is follow Gladio over to a designated spot where we will actually partake into a race. Yeah. Oh, now you jump off, you asshole. I swear this is so weird. Just really weird. Okay, fine. We'll just take it and go. We'll just roll with it. And no, you can't use Chocobo here in this race. So with that said, I hope you got some good skills with the button. And for the record, make sure you turn stamina off, because if you don't,
what are we
it's
gonna
gonna
do
screw you over. You're gonna have to
We're
repeat
going
this
for a
whole
run.
entire tour all over
Nice
again.
and simple.
What?
So, with that said,
Try
ladies and
saying that
gentlemen,
when your lungs are ripe to burst.
it's time for
Sam's
Noctis
tough to
to
run
become
on.
a man and
There's
start
no better way to
running
improve
on the
stamina
beach Rocky
and
style.
No better time to do it.
Kinda
than
wish
first
I
thing in the
would
morning.
put
To
on
make it interesting,
some
what say we
music,
race?
Race?
like in
With stakes.
celebration
If you
of
lose, you have
this
to train with
whole
me
entire
every day.
montage, but
Can't lose,
I'd
can
probably
I?
be copyrighted.
And
Hell,
there's the goal.
I'd even attempt to put Chariots
let's
of
get
Fire,
started.
because that's also where that comes from too. But I'd probably be copyright. I'd probably be hit with a copyright strike. So with that said, let's just run the old-fashioned way. Alright. Just simply hold down the stamina, let it go. Hold down the stamina, let it go.
Piece of cake.
Hold down the stamina, or just double tap
You're not
the
doing so bad.
left analog stick, let it go, and then you will be way ahead of Gladio, it will just be a piece of cake for you to just outrun Gladio. I think there was only one time this guy actually beat me, and that is because I ran out of stamina. That's why I'm telling you not to use stamina at all. With that said, this is over. And with that, this hangout is done.
Well done, Noct. There's no way Specs can complain when you come back to camp this early, encrusted in sand. Make sure you act nice and smug when you see him.
Yeah. If this doesn't shut Ignis up, I don't know what will. I gotta say, though, it's kind of nice at this hour.
Even if that's all you take from this, that's good enough for me. Come on. Let's go. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this episode. In the next part, we're going to finish up all the side quests we're going to be doing up until we visit Lestalem in part 17. This is RVman985. See you guys in part 16.